That found your way to Mortgage Sense. Mortgage Sense with Kevin, a common sense approach to mortgages. My name is Kevin Blair with Element Home Loans. And if you are thinking about buying a home, if you're a first-time home buyer, even if you're not a first-time home buyer, you need to pay attention to this show. I have a lovely, lovely young woman with me today, and I just met her last week. And I'm not going to tell my secrets about how I found her, but this is a rising rock star here in Chattanooga. Miss Brittany Bennett, how are you?
You.
I am doing fantastic, lady. I couldn't wait to get you on the show after talking to you last week. So, absolutely. I see we got our key necklace on. We're going to talk about that a little bit too. So here's the basis of why I do what I do. Okay. In this market, in the market that we've been in for the last couple of years, there's a lot of negativity in the market. Okay. And we got to be careful who we listen to. We got to be careful who we pay attention to. And I'm a student of success. I've been in the industry for 25 years. I have been working for 46 years. I know I don't look like I'm 46, but I've been working for 46 years, and I love success stories. In fact, every single night, my wife and I will watch 30 or 40 minutes of YouTube videos about successful people. This is really, really important. So here's where it gets interesting, okay, with you, Miss Brittany. So tell us. I want to know who you are. I want to know where you're from, how you got into the real estate business, and why you got into the real estate business.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready. Absolutely.
So I am Brittany. I am a realtor here in Chattanooga. I got started into real estate just randomly watching Selling Sunset. And my also just told me I needed to get into real estate. He has a friend, they rode around. His friend is a wholesaler. So he came home and told me that I should get into real estate. And I was like, okay. And then I started watching Selling Sunset. So I can do that. So I got my license and I started school in January of 2022. I got all my tests and everything done. I passed the real estate exam on my third try.
Okay. All right.
Then I got my license and I started out and I've been booming ever since. So I love it. I love real estate. Real estate is work, but I love it. I love
Yes.
everything about it.
Yes. So, you know, so you've been in it 2 years now, really just about 18 months full time, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
And,
I started in September of 2022.
and guys, what?
Yeah, I
No.
brought my mentor around, during
Right.
the early stages. And once our family got in and jumped in, it was October 2022.
And guys, those of you who are listening and that need to be paying attention to this, what has happened in this market since 22 has been nothing short of you said it. In fact, you've used a word when we were talking the other day. You said a word the other day 2 or 3 times, and that was hustling. Okay. Um, the fact that you've had the kind of success that you've had is amazing, but I'm telling you, it's not because of anything. It's not because, well, I got to be careful because what I was about to say it made it sound negative, and I don't want to be negative. It's just the fact that you're working hard and you're taking care of people. You're taking care of people. And you can feel it when I'm talking to you, that you truly care about these people that you work with. So what's been your secret? What's your secret to success? Why have you been so successful?
Well, I've always been a hustler. I've always been the person that just finds a way to make sure I am good. So when I got
Mhm.
into real estate, I got into it knowing, well, not knowing what would happen, but knowing that I wanted something to happen. So once I got into it, I knew it was a mindset of having to hustle and work hard. You have to find your clients. You have to find
Sure.
people who want to work with you. And luckily, I have been that person that people want to work with. So I make sure my clients are good. I make sure they're taken care of. Everything I can do to get them to their closing table, I do.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. Yep.
So where do most of your clients come from? Where are you finding them?
Well, I started out doing billboards, so I got some leads, with billboards, and then I pass out business cards everywhere I go. So now it's word of mouth. I just try to, everywhere I go, I try to tell everybody I'm a realtor. Everywhere my mother goes, I tell them to tell people I'm a realtor. Clients, everybody. So most of my leads come from word of mouth, and my phone it rings.
You know, and that's so people don't understand what that really means to get out and truly, because if whatever we do, especially in this type of industry, everybody's got to know. We've got to let everybody we come in contact, we've got to let them know what we do. Because if we think about it, if you think about it, you're a hub on this wheel, and you have 8 or 10 different, for your clients, you got 8 or 10 different connections to help your clients. So they depend on you, they depend on us to help them walk them through this process. And I asked you the other day, that defining moment of when you found out that this was really a calling, because I truly believe, Brittany, that what I do is my calling. Now, it was a job for 7 or 8 years, and then something happened, and it was one of those things where I said, okay, this is where God has me, okay, and this is why I'm doing what I do. And I'm just a little bit older than you, just a little bit. And I will tell you, I can't imagine doing anything else. It's funny. My wife and I, and you'll meet Sherry one day. We decided a couple of weeks ago, and we made it a goal now we want to celebrate 75 years of marriage. Okay. And to have a goal of 75 years of marriage, that means I'll be 93 years old. She'll be 92. Now, the things that, when you put a big, hairy, audacious goal out there like that, and I'm getting somewhere, I promise you I'm getting somewhere. To put a goal out there like that, the choices that we make today, okay, because I want to be mentally strong, I want to be physically strong, I don't want my kids taking care of me, I don't want my grandkids taking care of me, I want to be financially healthy, okay, I want to be spiritually healthy. And so to do that, it's the decisions that we make today that are going to help us lead the kind of life we want. Okay. Now, that's life. Okay. Now, my job, my career, my calling, I have my goals as well. So tell us, what's next for Brittany? Where are you going? Where do you see yourself 3 years from now, 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself?
I thought about being a broker. I thought about, just different avenues where it can take me.
Mhm.
And I have a goal that I want to reach. I have some goals I know I want to achieve, but it's just the working hard in the beginning that will get me there to get me where I want to be. So I'm still working hard. I've ever worked hard, real estate.
Right.
That's all the time. But yeah, eventually I do want my own brokerage. I do want to be able to have people under me where I can help them come up and want their own brokerage.
Mhm.
It's all about helping each other.
That's right. That's right. I
It's
can't,
all,
I can't, I'm sorry, say that again.
it's all about helping each other.
That's right. You know what? I can't wait to see what happens in the next 3 to 5 years for you. Because, my daddy used to tell me, okay, and in fact, my father is 86. He still tells me, all right, the harder I work, the luckier I get. All right. And people don't realize how hard realtors work. They really don't. I mean, it's a 7 day a week, almost 24/7, because you know what, people are looking at homes at night. That's when they're shopping. They're looking at homes on the weekends. That's when they're out looking. And we've got to be available. Even on the lending side, we've got to be available because especially in a market like we've been in, when we find something, we better jump.
Hop on.
Because if you think about it, you're not going to sleep in it. Okay. And it's, well, so I brought up the necklace because I noticed it the very first time that we talked. Tell us about the necklace. What does the key represent?
As a realtor, I open doors for my clients. I get them in houses. I sell them houses, and they're in houses that they love. So this represents me as a realtor because I have the.
There you go. There you go. Lady, you know what? It's not an accident that we met. Okay. I don't believe in that. I've done my research. I know who she is, guys. I know who this lady is. Um, and it's funny because I'm going to say something that I think I told you this the other day when we spoke. You are actually in the top 4% of the United States, not 4% of East Brainerd or 4% of Saudi Daisy or 4% of Chattanooga. You're in the top 4% of all realtors across the United States. To do that your first 2 years in the business. And I'll tell you something, it's funny because what we're really finding out, I'm not a deer hunter. I'm not a fisherman. I don't hunt at all. But 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it was like going deer hunting and the deer's jumping in the back of our trucks. Okay. And now we're having to really get out and work and go after it and prospect and meet people and put ourselves out there. And what we're finding out, newer realtors and newer loan officers, they don't know any better. They're just out hustling. Okay. And these young guns like you are tearing it up because let's just go to work. Let's just go to work.
We know we have to go to work. We have to take care of ourselves and our family, and that's what we do. We jump on it and find a way.
Well, lady, I applaud your success. I really do. It has been a shining star. It is something I can't wait to see more of. Okay. So let's tell the folks, what's the best way to find you?
I am on Facebook. On Instagram, my name is Brittany, BRITTANY_ the realtor. And on
Okay.
Facebook, it is Brittany S. Bennett. And then you can find me under, it's my business page, Brittany S.
Okay. Do you want to put a number out there for people that want to see this, that maybe want to call you?
Bennett. My phone number, you can reach me at 423-432-6722.
And guys, again, I'm Kevin Blair with Element Home Loans. My website is kevinblairteam.com. Our office number is 423-488-7571. My personal cell phone is 423-488-8465. I almost forgot it there. If you like this kind of, it happens. Okay. If you like this kind of information, hit like, hit subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm telling you, if you want somebody that's going to work hard for you, if you want somebody that's going to put you first, if you want to find somebody that's going to get you to the closing table, okay? Brittany is your girl, and the old man is the old man, okay? We would love to have the opportunity to work with you. Brittany, thank you so much. Congratulations on your success. And would you do this again with me one day?
Absolutely. I definitely would. You know, all you have to do is text me and let me know when and where, and I'll be there.
There you go. We'll see that you're in your office. This is your office. Your car is your office. So, that's right. Well, hey, have a great day. And guys, until next time, we'll see you again.